Well, how's it going, everybody? If it's your first time here, I want to introduce myself. I'm Brad. This is Firewood at the Furnace. And speaking of Firewood at the Furnace, if you enjoyed last week's video, give this one a thumbs up as well, because my Aunt Sarah really did a great job explaining everything on last week's video. I really learned a lot as well. But if you're a new subscriber, if you're just joining us, I want to welcome everybody. I'm really enjoying interacting and talking to everybody, and we're glad to have you along. So what's in store today? Well, I've got a huge pile of firewood behind me that still needs to be split, and I don't like to get this far behind. I like to kind of split it and stack it as I cut it and bring it in. But the weather over the past couple months, obviously for everyone, has just been a mess. So I've been concentrating on bucking up my wood, getting it to the wood yard, and then waiting on a beautiful day like today to be able to start splitting and catching up. So I'll give you a look around a little bit. We've got too much wood here as far as I'm concerned that needs to be split and stacked. So we're gonna get on that today and see how much we can get done. I've got a few hours here after work. The days are getting longer and we got some more daylight after work, so I've got a few hours and we'll see how much we can get done. But the first thing I wanted to do before we get started today is talk about the splitter stickers. So a couple weeks back I had a video where I talked about stickers. I had gotten some stickers for the channel and I don't really want to sell them. I explained I'd like to trade them. Well, I had a few responses to that. So we're going to get into that right now. Well, it's always exciting to get mail from some fellow woodcutters and fellow subscribers to the channel. And I got a couple pieces of mail. I know there's a couple more coming, so if I've interacted with you and I don't show it on this video, I will get it on the next one because the mail is still a little behind. The first one I got, though, it comes from Rod and Nikki from Firewood Midwest. And if you haven't checked out their channel, you should definitely do that. He's got some good stuff going on over there. He says, "Brad, thank you for supporting our channel, Rod and Nikki." So I thank you, Rod. Thank you, Nikki, for swapping stickers with me. And we're going to put this on the splitter right now. Firewood Midwest, that looks like a good spot for it. I got another card in the mail from somebody everybody knows. And he says, "Brad, your channel is off to a great start. Nice work, keep it up. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool." You know who that's from? That's from Dan over at Back 40. So we're gonna sport his sticker as well. Let's get that on the splitter. There we go. So the reason I wanted to put those stickers on first before we start splitting today is because my buddy over at Gary Everything, if you haven't checked out his channel, that's a third channel you can go to and check out if you like this kind of stuff. Gary Everything says that if you add stickers to your wood splitter, it's supposed to add 10 horsepower. So I wanted to get that extra juice in the splitter today before we start splitting up this wood. All right, let's get to it. Oh, and one more thing. By the way, if you have a sticker for your channel that you want to swap with a sticker from my channel, send me an email, firewood@thefurnace@gmail.com, and I'll get it right in the mail to you. So if you missed the video where I was offering the sticker swap, here's another chance. It's good for anybody that wants to swap stickers. So let me know. We'll get your sticker on the splitter too. I just wanted to let everybody know also that I've got shirts for sale now. They're in stock and ready to ship. So if anybody's interested in a Firewood at the Furnace sweatshirt, even a t-shirt, I can have those made also. Shoot me an email as well and I'll get those in the mail to you. The sweatshirts are $30 and the t-shirts are going to be $20. So that's pretty much my cost. Do the cheapest rate shipping that's available. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. Let's get back to work. All right, so the sun's starting to go down. We got all the ash and all that maple split up. A little bit of limb wood laying still over there from that ash tree. But here's the pile of ash that we got split. And you saw the big pile of maple that we got split. So there's still plenty to do, but I wanted to save some time here because there's something I want to show you guys. A gift that was given to our family this week, and it's really special, and I want to just tell you a little story before I show it to you. All right, so before I show you the gift that our family received this past week, I kind of got to tell you a little story. So, you know, this whole Firewood at the Furnace and cutting firewood thing for me kind of rose out of the death of my father this past fall. It was a tough time. If you saw in video number 1, I kind of go in depth about, you know, how our family dealt with it during that time and how firewood kind of played a role in it. So after my father passed, when we had his funeral, the procession drove past the family home here right by the wood yard. And I grew up here as a kid, and all my life I never saw bald eagles fly around this piece of property. And people lined the streets and lined the highway to say goodbye to my father because you couldn't get in the funeral home because of COVID. And several people that day sent me pictures of bald eagles flying over our property here. And ever since then, every time when I work in the wood yard, almost every time, I'd say 80 or 90% of the time when I'm here working in the wood yard, at some point I look up and see a bald eagle flying over top. And my father was a very, very strong man. He weightlifted, won weightlifting competitions well into his 40s. He wrestled, and he was just a hard, strong, hard-working man. And if you knew my father, you know that he was a patriot, and he had strong political beliefs, and he had strong love for this country. So the bald eagle to me symbolizes my dad. Strength, patriotism, and just his love for America. So the fact that those eagles were flying over that day, and I see eagles now here, I feel like it's my father. Well, I told that story recently at a restaurant when I went to see my mom do a singing performance. Little did I know that this guy is a wood carver, and a very, very talented wood carver. I got a call the other day, and he asked me to meet him. And I didn't know what he wanted or what he needed, but I met with him. He's been a family friend of my mom and dad for a while. And when I got there and he showed me what he had done for our family, I was completely overwhelmed. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna spin the camera around here and show you what he presented to me for our family, and let you see the detail. This is what he gave to our family. And he carved this with his hands. Painted it, completely done by hand. You see the detail in those feathers, the feet, the eyes. So this will be a family heirloom in memory of my dad. And I just can't thank him enough. His name is Ralph Nestor, and I'll put a picture of his business card up here. He's won competitions. I'll throw some photos in of some other animals that he's carved, but it's just absolutely amazing. So I wanted to share that with everybody. I don't know if you guys believe in symbols from somewhere else or signs from other places, but this certainly all came together for my family in memory of my dad. So I hope everybody has a great week. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends about our channel, and we'll be seeing you next time.